Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're going to discuss Gervonta Davis possibly beginning his jail sentence tomorrow, May 5th.
Sube eso hasta arriba, vamos, dale duro. Yo salgo a la calle buscando mi gente cuando de repente todos los delincuentes que queden en mi vida, buena mala suerte que son mi familia, no importa la sangre. Jesús hizo agua en vino.
Gervonta Davis is expected to begin a prison sentence tomorrow, May 5th, after sentencing was delayed so he could fight. It's no secret that Davis has a lengthy jail term hanging over him after winning his anticipated clash with Ryan Garcia on April 22nd. Davis agreed to battle Garcia in a blockbuster on the provision that his final hearing occurred in the aftermath. The Baltimore native is highly likely to go to prison, as a judge at a previous hearing stating anything other than time behind bars would not suffice. So now we're going to get into Tank's charges. He got 4 counts of failure to immediately return to remain at the scene of an accident involving bodily injury. That's 1 year. 1 count of failure of the driver involved in an accident to render reasonable assistance to an injured person. That's 60 days. That's 2 months. 1 count of failure of vehicle driver involved in an accident to furnish required ID and license, 60 days. 1 count of vehicle driver's failure in an accident to exhibit license to police, 60 days. 1 count of vehicle driver's failure involved in an accident to report to the nearest police, 60 days. 1 count of failure of vehicle driver in an accident to locate. Also notify the owner of the unattended property of damage, 60 days. 1 count of vehicle driver's failure in an accident to furnish required ID information in writing on unattended vehicle property. 1 count of the person driving a motor vehicle on a highway on a suspended license and privilege, 1 year. 1 count of the person driving a motor vehicle on a highway with revoked license and privilege, 1 year. Bro, good God. 1 count of driving a motor vehicle on the highway without the required license and authorization, 60 days. 1 count of the driver failing to stop at a steady circular red signal. Bro, a conviction will be devastating for Gervonta Davis. His career is set to go stratospheric, bro, I can't even pronounce that word. Stratospheric after he stopped Garcia in 7. After making his professional debut in 2013, Gervonta Davis has made himself one of the sport's star attractions with 29 wins and 27 KOs. Picking up multiple belts, Gervonta Davis has packed out arenas like the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, and the Staples Center in Los Angeles, California. Only a Baltimore judge stands in the way after a plea deal saving Davis from a prison sentence got thrown out in September. Once sentencing is passed, it will be at the judge's discretion when Davis begins his term. It could be tomorrow, or he could get a slight reprieve as Mayweather did back in the day. Good God, bro. That's that. Wow. My take on this, I don't want to judge. I don't want to say like, I don't know what his lifestyle is like. You know what I mean? Celebrities, them dudes is millionaires, they filthy rich. They do stuff that, like, I feel regular day people honestly will never understand. We can't understand why they do what they do, the stuff it's 2 total different worlds that we live in, you know what I mean? So it's like I can't even really begin to judge that dude. But the only thing I wonder is, like, I just ask, like, why? like why and how? How was you driving with no license? How was you getting into an accident, hit and run? What could possibly be going on? Because there's only a few things that you could really think of. If you get into an accident, hit and run, and you just leave, like you must be doing, I feel like, logically to me, something has to be wrong if you get into an accident and leaving like that. And it has to be worse than just not having a license. Because if you rich, like, all right, what's the worst case scenario? Like, you get in an accident, you rich, you, like, what, you're gonna have some fines to pay, whatever, you know what I mean? I feel like it's just, I don't know, the whole situation seems dumb to me. I remember when it happened, when, like, none of it made sense to me. Like, you get into a hit and run, and then you leave. Bro, you a celebrity, like, it don't make sense to me, man. I don't know. What could possibly be going on? Could you have been with some people you wasn't supposed to be with? Some people that had some stuff they wasn't supposed to have? Did you have some stuff in the car you wasn't supposed to have in the car? It has to be something serious for you to get into an accident and commit a hit and run. Like, you know what I mean? It's just crazy, man. I don't really know too much about all that legal stuff, but the whole situation to me just sounds crazy. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think.
Pero coño, sube eso hasta arriba, vamos, dale duro. Yo salgo a la calle buscando mi gente cuando de repente todos los delincuentes que queden en mi vida, buena mala suerte que son mi familia, no importa la sangre. Jesús hizo agua en vino.